Hello fire signs, and welcome back to my channel, the Original Aboriginal Tarot. Today I'll be doing your general energy readings for the week of July 11th through the 17th. Of course, you need to remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're tuning in for just your sun sign, also remember to check on your moon and your ascending sign as well to get a good clear picture of your energy for the week. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, thank you for your presence. Coming to you asking for messages, please, for the collective of the fire signs to help them on their journey through the week of July 11th through the 17th, 2021. Cards are flipping over here already. Energies are ready to jump out and speak to you guys. Remember, I use oracle decks. I also will use tarot. I will get you guys a crystal to help with your aura and vibration for the week, and also an additional number to give you some additional guidance. Thank you. Remember, the timestamps are listed below if you guys have to get straight to your reading in the description box. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, thank you so much for your presence. Coming to you asking, please, for messages to help the collective of the fire signs on their journey through the week of July 11th through the 17th, 2021. Also, if you guys have donated or supported this channel in any way, I just want to take the time to tell you thank you. And I do pray that that be multiplied back to you tenfold. There is a link in the description box below if you should choose to do so and you'd like to leave a love donation. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, asking for a crystal, please, to help the collective of the fire signs with their energy, aura, vibration for the week of July 11th through the 17th, 2021. Asking for a crystal, please, to help Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius with their aura and vibration for the week. Of course, you guys know about crystals and how they can benefit you. From having them in your vicinity or wearing them. They do draw energies to you and also can repel negative energy away from you. Thank you. And this is the Modern Witch Tarot deck that I'll be using for you guys today. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, asking for direction and guidance to help the collective of the fire signs, please, for the week of July 11th through the 17th, 2021. Insight, guidance, direction, please, to help Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Also, you guys, I have decided to offer personal private readings. If you're interested in that, I will leave the information on how to request that in the description box as well. Those will also be delivered to you via email, should you decide that's something you're interested in. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, Coming to you, asking please for messages to help the collective of our fire signs with their journey through the week of July 11th through the 17th, 2021. Messages, please, of enlightenment and encouragement to help them with their journey. Thank you. And this is the illuminated tarot deck that I use to get you guys an additional number. Possibly another tarot card will come out, or zodiac may present itself as well. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high. Coming to you, asking for an additional number, please, to help the fire signs their journey through the week of July 11th through the 17th, 2021. Thank you. Okay, fire signs, your energies are on the table. And we will do this in order. So Aries, you're up first. Okay, Aries, the universe wants to say to you, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So this is a prayer here for you this week, where you are witnessing and coming out of darkness and into the light based on what you've learned, and being able to perceive your fear and learn through love how to overcome it. Okay? And all these little stars appear as your guides, spirit guides and ancestors that are helping you in this darkness that you're coming out of. Native spirit wants to support that energy with medicine woman and medicine man. And the energy that comes with the native spirit card, medicine woman, medicine man, is saying to you, profound inner and outer healing is occurring. You're a natural healer, and you're on the mend, and or a situation is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening, and you are a sacred healer. You're a medicine woman or medicine man of the soul. Native spirit wants you to know that every indigenous culture has a tradition of healers, and depending on the culture, they're called medicine men or medicine women, shamans, tohangas, kahunas, sangomas, or curanderos, among others. So many different names, all these cultures, right? In every tradition, they're the individuals who are able to step between worlds to gain information, wisdom, and healing energies from their spirit allies. When this card chooses you, you're at the advent of healing emotional, physical, and mental wounds. And additionally, a powerful healing force is activating within you. Your journey for the week, Aries. Nature is one of our greatest healers, so spend some time with the trees and soak up the rays of the sun and dance in the rain. Everything in nature has the intrinsic ability to restore itself. You're a part of the natural world, so you also have this innate ability. Often, healing needs to occur on the inner realms before it can manifest on the outside. To assist this process, just focus on what's great and let go of what isn't working. Hold a vision of the solution that you desire and be patient, and trust that the recovery is occurring in its own time and way. And this, again, it mentioned what I was saying to you about having the support of your ancestors and spirit guides with you. because you are going through some sort of healing transformation right now. And that's why you're coming out of the dark and into the light. And they're with you, helping you through this energy, okay? The native spirit is coming in to support it, also saying, hey, you're going through a healing process right now. Even if you don't see the results physically, just know it's happening on an inner level, okay? Wow, the lights just went out here. Amazing. Powerful energy for you. Some major healing happening for you, Aries. Your crystal for this week is blue lace agate. Find your calm. Just calm down and get through it, okay? Through the transition. It's happening. Blue lace agate. And I do have a small piece of that here. This blue lace agate. It's beautiful. And this is what helps you get through or brings calming energies to you, okay? To help you find a calm place. But blue lace agate, energy of this crystal, just relax. The world is filled with stress and frenetic activity. It can be hard to find calm in the storm, but when all else fails, just breathe. Stay aware of the signs of rising stress or anxiety that are unique to you, so you can nip them in the bud. When you're feeling overwhelmed, take a break and a breath. Just breathe. Do whatever your mind and your body need in order to restore a sense of calm. Breath work and meditation can bring you back to your natural state of well-being. And there's power in stillness and quiet. So tap into that and don't forget to breathe. Core questions for you this week, Aries. When are you most relaxed? And how can you de-escalate feelings of stress or anxiety? And what brings you back to calmness? So find ways to connect with nature and be calm this week and be still. And medicine woman, medicine man mentioned getting out into the wilderness, right? And grounding yourself with that natural energy that's going to help you. Take some time to be in still and quietness. Your affirmation for this week is, I show up for life, calm and present. And then when you feel stress coming on, just clench your fists up in a ball, inhale deeply, and then release both your breath and your fists at the same time. And repeat this 2 to 3 times, okay, until it calms you down. It's a good practice. Breath work and tightening and releasing your fists or muscles and feel yourself relax. That's how you know you've relaxed. But this is a stone, this is blue lace agate, that will help you to find your calm, okay? Obviously, this is very important for you this week. Like I said, the power went out and it came back on in the middle of me bringing all this up, which was from dark to light. So pay attention to all of this for you this week, Aries. Strong energy. Tarot wants to support that with the World card. And here it is completion, where you've been on this journey and you've gone through the lessons. And here it is, you've learned everything. You're coming out of that darkness. Here it is, this eternity symbol and wreath around you from beginning to end. You've completed it. Very nice. And this is a major arcana, the very beginning of your week. And you have the 5 of Wands, fire energy, right? Fighting through. And the 9 of Wands, which is still more fighting energy, right? This is the future outcome. Honestly, I think your cards may be just a little turned around this week. I always look at the energies. They don't always come out to me in the order. But if you go in sequential order, you have the 5 and the 9, which is fighting energy, where you're still fighting through to completion with this World card. But this is the overall major arcana energy for you this week. And with all this fire, this is why you're being told to find your calm, because fire is action, just fiery energy, drive, action. Blue lace agate came in to say, hey, find your calm. Like I said, this card really should be here. Find your calm with all this wand energy, because you've been through some battles You know, here it is that she's got that headband on where she's been hurt, wounded. But you've completed it, or you're going to. Your future outcome is full completion and really abundance after that, right? You step into who you are fully. Good energy for you. So I will start with the World card since it came out first. But again, you know, this is your energy, overall energy for the week. This card is about the journey being over. And much like the Fool, at the very beginning, we end this adventure with a dance full of pure joy. The World Dancer is perfectly fulfilled and has unified body and mind, conscious and unconscious, and all the elements in perfect harmony. She is centered, enlightened, and bursting with self-love. She is a part of everything, and everything is a part of her. The wreath circles her with a 0 and infinities, and she is both everything and nothing all at once and has become one with the world. She has this victory wreath around her and this infinity symbol at the top of her head, if you see that. Success. Your hard work has paid off. You've passed the trials and overcome the obstacles. And the journey might have been challenging, and you might have had to fight and cry and feel like all those feelings to get here. But you did it. So take the time to acknowledge what you've achieved and revel in your success and glory. You're full of magic and you're absolutely amazing. Which is what I was speaking to about the wand energy, because this is all the fighting and the battle. Like I said, I really believe this World card is here. Which is, you know, your accomplishment, your future outcome of getting through all these battles here. The 5 of Wands was next, and the energy that comes with that card is speaking to, you know, this fiery drive, this push that you've been going through. Their wands raised high, the girl gang is engaged in battle and ready to defend their position and fight one another. It could just be friendly competition, or it could get ugly. But either way, it'll be exhausting. Competition is fierce and the obstacles are many. Not only just this 5, but then this 5 turns to a 9 where you're fighting here, and still after some wounds and some heartache or pain or something else that you've been through, you're in this 9 of Wands energy right before the World, right? And you've got your fighting gear ready, your wands all stacked neatly in a wall of defense, you know, backing you up. You're prepared for a good fight, and it's time to wrap those knuckles and get dirty. There's a battle ahead, so don't compromise. You have the strength and the courage to stand your ground and defend what you have built. And this is what leads you into this World energy, which I've already covered for you, about completing the journey and having success, which is great energy. And you've had the support, you know, right up, here's your ancestors. You've had the support all along, getting through this. They've seen your battle and what you've gone through. Numbers so far are 5 and 9. The World card is 21, which 2 and 1 reduces to a 3. Which, you know, if again, 3, 5, 9, 3, 3, then 5, then 9. But this is your overall energy, so I will leave it there because that's going to be your outcome, the success. Angels and ancestors are supporting you with High Priestess. Harness your mystic power. Yeah, you've come through a battle and now you've got the power. And they're showing you here, and this ancestors are saying, harness this power that you've got from your fighting and your drive and getting to this successful place here. She's got a Merkaba there that she's facing. It's right in front of her, which is the light body, right? She's mastered it, which is the same thing as this, mastering all these elements. Because each one of these in these corners is one of the elements, and they all represent, you know, fire. I'm sorry, you have fire, earth, water, and air. All of those symbols there represent mastering that. High Priestess energy saying to harness your power. And angels and ancestors are calling on you, or saying to you through this card, to align with the light and focus on all positive things. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of divine feminine, the goddess in human form, and she has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar. She's fierce, powerful, and disciplined. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the high priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The high priestess in this deck is the consort and the partner of the high priest. His card comes right before hers in the deck. And she is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. This is that protection that you still have with you from your ancestors. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. And there's an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. And you're being guided to look at what you're working on or at the situation before you, and then determine where your priorities lie. So if you're unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it is important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. And this is speaking to tapping in and speaking with your ancestors when it says intuition. They're within you, and you can speak to them through meditation, prayer, in your still moments. Tell them to give you the answers that you need, to give you guidance to make the right choice or right decisions at this time. You're obviously, there's still work ahead of you. You have to have drive and discipline, which is why there's so much fire in your spread this week. But find the calm, go within and speak to them. They are with you. You embody, this power to connect with them already. They're telling you that. And the fact that your reading started out with them all around you says that even more. They're referring to this protection from the black cat is like them in this darkness protecting you, right? Black and black. That's the protection for you. The cat protects you from unseen forces on the other side, where they are. And they are the ones that know what's up ahead. They can give you that guidance. So you need to speak to your ancestors. Use your intuition and speak with them this week. With your numbers being 3, 5, and 9, your additional number, you have the Queen of Diamonds or Queen of Earth. And the words that correlate with that, this Queen of Diamond energy, a bond between the internal and external, mastery, not control, of nature. So this is just like this medicine man and woman that came in, you having this bond, this connection. Again, through spirit. You have this ability to communicate with them and get the answers that you need. And with her being a queen, you're going to be sitting in authority with whatever your next move is, whatever you decide to do, whatever you're going through, okay? Whatever you've been fighting for, you will move up. You will be in the seat of authority, just like with the High Priestess energy. Very nice. Stay connected to your intuition and speak with your ancestors, and they will guide you through this darkness, through whatever this fighting energy is that you're dealing with. And you have this promise of completion, success, and sitting in authority at the very end. You'll be fine. Use nature to connect with your ancestors, okay? Spend some time outdoors with them. I hope this helps you with making a decision this week, Aries. Please click the like and the share button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it's working out for you. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you can be notified. I upload your readings every week. Please, if you've taken the time to donate or leave a love offering, I just want to tell you thank you. I really appreciate it, and just know it will go right back into this platform. I pray that be multiplied back to you tenfold. I'll also be offering personal and private readings, and you can request that via the email link. There's information in the description box below on how to do that, okay? Those readings will be done and sent to you via email. Thank you again for taking the time to tune in, Aries, and I hope to see you again here next week. Be well. Okay, Leo, let's see what the universe has to say to you this week. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So don't suppress how you're feeling. Something triggers you, you need to address it. Okay? That's what's coming up for you this week. Native Spirit is here with Grandmother Earth. Beautiful image. And the message from Native Spirit with Grandmother Earth is letting you know to stop and take measure of your life. Assess who you are and where you are. Get grounded. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you are ready and feel secure in stepping forward. There is a profound source of strength and power within you, and it is expanding now. Put your roots down. This is the time of preparation and going deeper. This is what the universe was talking about with these triggers. Allow yourself to feel things and figure things out, right? Go deeper. Don't just ignore these triggers and suppress them. Native Spirit wants you to know that Grandmother Earth provides the trees, plants, flowers, rivers, streams, oceans, mountains, and valleys, and supports us all with her bounty. She's stable and strong in her devotion to us. You are supported and loved, even if you're not always sure of it. Strength is growing within you, so don't rush. Slow down. The seeds that you plant now will bring abundance in the future, but only if you take the time to nurture those new beginnings. So take time to plan your future carefully. Don't rush into anything. Security and protection surround you. You are safe. If you're thinking of making secure financial investments and receive this card, then it's telling you that this is a good time to do so. It's not a time to take risks, though. Secure financial decisions is what it said, not go gamble and take a risk. Your journey for the week, Leo, is to deepen your connection to Grandmother Earth and bring security in all forms into your life. Walk barefoot on the earth, place your hands in the earth, or make investments. It's that earth energy again, right? Imagine the strengthening, grounding energy of the earth filling you and your life. If you look at this image, it shows the bounty that the earth brings. So take some time to get grounded and connect with the earth this week is what I picked up with this. And plan ahead. This is time for you to plan. There's something that you're getting ready to embark on that's going to bring you abundance. So you need to be planning ahead. Your crystal is black tourmaline, telling you to protect your energy. So get focused, plan ahead, and now you have black tourmaline coming in telling you to protect your energy, which is also getting grounded. And I use black tourmaline. I have a piece on the nightstand next to my bed. Only good vibes may enter, and learning how to fully realize and protect your personal energy is a powerful tool to stay grounded and strong and remain true to yourself and resist being swayed or brought down by negativity, whether it's directed at you or simply present around you. Before going out in public, make a conscious effort to harness this inner strength and commit to staying positive, regardless of who or what may seek to dampen or drain your spirit. Utilize this shield of protection and you will recognize the difference. So true. Getting your vibration in check before you embark on something, and it's important if you're going out. You're going to be around a lot of people out in public. Get yourself grounded so that you have your defenses up and ready against negative vibrations and people that are out there, because they're out there. Okay? Your core questions for the week, Leo. Have you been letting others negatively affect you? Are there people in your life who leave you feeling drained when you spend time with them? And how can you protect your vitality? Very important. You know, there are a lot of people who are energy suckers, and you have to do things to protect your energy. And that's your life force. It's part of your life force, right? Your aura, your vibration, all of this affects you, and their negativity drains you, and then you don't have energy when you leave them. To pay attention to how you feel around people. If somebody constantly makes you feel drained, or aside from if you're not sick, Like say you're out, I pay attention to this. If I'm out and I know I'm not sick, there's nothing wrong with me, but I sneeze or I start coughing because of someone coming into the room, or you get in the car with someone, or just conversation, you start talking to them, all of a sudden you start coughing, and you're like, oh man, you start feeling weird or sneeze. That's energy transfer, right? That's them sucking your energy. Pay attention to those kinds of things. Your body lets you know. It's your aura, your field has been, some sort of interaction has taken place that physically you can't see, but on a vibration level, it's there, okay? Your affirmation for this week is, I am strong, powerful, and protected. And then before you leave the house, envision a strong, energetic shield surrounding you. And reconnect with this energy barrier throughout the day to reinforce your protection. What's the best way I can give you an example of that? If you've ever watched cartoons, you see things like, oh man, I'm going to date myself. But He-Man had it, like this aura, this glow around him, right? Or the oracle that was in He-Man, she had it. If you watch Super Friends and they do the Wonder Twin powers activate kind of thing, and then you see this glow, this protective shield that's around them. You need to imagine that around yourself to protect yourself, right? Your mental thoughts project, and they're powerful. And just imagining something like that around you at different times of the day, believe it or not, it works. It really does help you. Well, black tourmaline is a crystal as well. If you can get a piece on a keychain or keep it in your pocket or wear it around your neck or a bracelet, try to do that, because this also helps to protect energies, not just vibration that you can't see, but EMF vibrations, right, from Wi-Fi and stuff like that in your home, which is why I like to keep it next to the bed to clear that field. It's on the nightstand next to the bed, next to my head where I sleep. Take some time to look up, get you a piece of black tourmaline, okay? That'll help you this week and get you prepared. You're getting focused for some kind of expansion and growth, and you should protect your energy when that's happening. It's important. And Tarot wants to support this with, here it is, you have the Lovers, where there's a choice or decision you're going to have to make. This is an air sign card of Gemini here, but it is a major arcana at the very beginning of your week. And right behind it you have Judgment, another major arcana coming in. You have a huge transformation happening, which is why you're being encouraged to protect your energy. There's something coming in for you. This Judgment is, it's time to make something right. And then the Harvest of Nine of Pentacles, that's their future outcome. Very nice. You've been putting in some hard work, and it's time for you to reap this harvest here. Choices that you're going to be given, an opportunity is something to choose on. Judgment here is making something right. This is front and center energy of your current energy of your week for the future outcome of a harvest. Very, very nice energy. This card and this card go together, right? Grandmother Earth said this is what was coming for you. To protect your energy, get ready for that. Get focused. Make some good choices with this card. Get focused, make your choices. The decision will be Judgment, be right. Maybe something right for you here. This energy that's coming in, seems like it's long overdue, because you have all this work where she's already reaping this harvest. So you've been putting work in. Very positive energy though. Very nice. So right in your recent past, or the very beginning of your week, you have this major arcana of the Lovers, and the number for this card is a 6, where you're going to be, this speaks to a choice, right? Having the opportunity. But through love, we can reach new heights. And the Lover's card is full of beauty and stars, wishes, hopes, and dreams. And two hearts, minds, and bodies become one. The Lovers creates a wholly unique and special place, a paradise of mutual respect and adoration. All protective walls are torn down, leaving us naked and perfectly ourselves. And together we see beautiful dreams through our unclouded eyes. We do things we never thought we could, and we make each other stronger through trust. The world sings and nothing is impossible. You're feeling lucky in love, or drunk in love, maybe a little crazy in love. there's a chance that these new feelings come with a choice to make. So embrace your desires and trust your heart. The Lovers represents all kinds of love, especially that person in your life who makes you feel like you could climb mountains. You know who they are and treasure your time with them, or walk on air and wish on shooting stars. But let your days and nights be filled with love. And it speaks to, yes, a relationship, but it could possibly be, you're embarking on something that brings you happiness and fulfillment, and you'll have this opportunity to make a decision about it. If it's your business or job, career opportunity, there's something that really makes you happy, and you're going to be giving a choice on your future with it, okay? This is what's coming through here with this card. Right behind it, you have the Judgment, which is another major arcana card. Like I said, there's this transformation, there's a shift happening for you that's leading to a harvest. This card, Judgment, comes right before the World, which is the completion of the journey of the Fool in Tarot. And this is card number 20 with Judgment. And it says, at all points in our lives, we can feel like there's something pulling us to change. Judgment calls down to us in the form of a benevolent angel and represents us with the crossroads at her banner. As humans, we aren't alone in the world, but surrounded by others struggling, each in their own way. And through compassion, love, and a desire to be better people, we reach up towards this lofty goal of self-actualization to enrich the world and others around us. And only through responding to the call can we become truly alive. It's not about judging others, but judging yourself. And there are times to be kind to yourself, and then there are times for some tough love. Now is one of those times. There's an important change needed for you to reach new heights. But you're prepared. Your past self is behind you, and the future calls. So examine yourself and your choices honestly. Is this the best you? You're making a decision towards your fulfillment, right? Self-actualizing, your completion, on your way to, like I said, the World card. This is right before the World, which is completion and learning all the lessons. And this leads you, once you make this decision and you're honest with yourself on what's going to be the best way, the best course of action, your future outcome is this Nine of Pentacles, which is a harvest from all the hard work that you've put in. And Pentacles, of course, speaks to your money, which is the reason I said you've been working hard at something, and you're going to be given an opportunity or an option, some sort of choice surrounding it. This is the fair judgment that's coming in, where you're going to take an honest look at how you've been doing this work to make the right choice on what's next, which leads you to this outcome of this harvest, which is this Nine of Pentacles energy. And everything is wine and roses right now, and you can finally get comfortable and enjoy it. You've made smart decisions, managed your time and money wisely, and now you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So treat yourself to something decadent. You've truly earned it. This is your future outcome. And it's happening. This week is bringing this energy into you. Protect your energy. Get focused and decide how you want to spend this harvest and what's going to be the best way, for you to maximize it. Save some of your money, invest some of your money. That's what grandmother's Earth was saying to you, right? Don't take risk or chance, but solid choices. Make good choices with what's coming. Black Tourmaline came in and said, hey, protect your energy. Keep yourself grounded and protected at this time so you can make the good, sound choice on what's going to be the best outcome for everyone involved. Notice how you feel. Don't suppress it. If something triggers you, deal with it, okay? That's why you need to get grounded. Your numbers, the Lovers is a 6, the Judgment is 20, and you have a 9. Angels and ancestors want to support, come in with Earth Guardians, telling you to stay rooted and grounded, just like Grandmother Earth. More Earth energy here, and it's all connected to your pentacles with this money, okay? All of this is saying get grounded, make good choices, because it's connected to your money on what you decide. Angels and ancestors have sent the Earth Guardian, and the message they're sending with this is telling you to take time to connect deeply with the energy of the Earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. And they are the protectors of the land and the planet, and they can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on this card is a beautiful part angel and part elemental who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without human gender. Their staff, which is adorned with a dream catcher, shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. This is tied into what you've been doing, your career, your business, your choice that you're making, right? You self-actualized recently with this Lover's card coming in and giving you a decision. And now you have ancestors supporting you with Earth Guardian to help you make these good choices, to get focused so that you can plan for the future. They want you to get grounded, make good decisions here with strength and integrity. They're supporting you. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. So if you're rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, which would be those triggers that the universe mentioned and told you to be aware of, right? And Black Tourmaline wants you to protect your energy and don't allow things to trigger you. You will miss out on the growth you deserve if you allow yourself to make these fearful-based responses or choices, okay? So you don't want to miss out because your future outcome shows a harvest for you. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. So breathe, relax, and connect with your center. And then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful, rather than turn into a weed that you'll have to deal with later. Earth Guardian is coming in to support you with you getting rooted and grounded to make these good decisions, which between Grandmother Earth and then your future outcome being the Nine of Pentacles, you should be fine if you heed these warnings. Take some time to get grounded. He has a green stone there on his forehead, speaking to that third eye and taking some time to meditate and connect, okay? Also, heal your heart chakra if you haven't already. This color on here is green, which speaks to the heart chakra, which, again, universe first said, don't allow triggers to push you or make you make decisions in haste that could potentially make you make a wrong choice, okay? With your numbers being 6, 20, and 9, additional number is the King of Clubs or King of Fire. And the King of Fire is coming in, and the words that correlate with him are skill and transformation, and he's also seen as a magician if he was a tarot card. So this is you being able to harness all of the elements and use alchemy to create the future outcome that you want. This is very, very good energy here, with this being the final card in your spread. It's just like it would be the magician, and this is just skill in the transformation that's taking place for you right now because, like I said, you've self-actualized. And you've come to an understanding probably what it is you're here to do, what your purpose is. And it's tied into where you're going to reap a harvest from it. Very nice energy for you, Leo. I hope this resonates and helps you with making some decisions this week. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about it. And, if this has helped you in any way, please like this video, share my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell. That way you're notified when I upload your energy readings weekly. Also, if you're interested in your own personal or private reading, there's information in the description box for you to do that. Thank you if you have supported this platform in any way. I pray that be multiplied back to you tenfold. There's also a link in the description box if you should decide you'd like to leave a love offering or donation as well. I hope this has been helpful to you this week, Leo, and I hope to see you again here soon. Be well. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what the universe wants to say to you. Energy flows with where my intention goes. Yeah, what are you putting intention into and behind? That's where your energy is going. And Native Spirit wants to support that with Warrior of the Heart. So Native Spirit has come in with Warrior of the Heart to say to you this week, you have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light. Be impeccable in all of your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Immense courage is filling you. Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk. Be willing to live life from your heart rather than from your mind. Honor your truth and speak up for yourself. Native Spirit wants you to know the greatest Native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. They were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies laid down their weapons rather than fight. And there are times in life to step back and even times to walk away. But there are also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. So don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means just that, fear less. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perceptions of yourself. And through your example, people find and act on their truth. You are a light bearer for others. Your journey for the week, Sagittarius, is to list everything that you're afraid of. And then next to that list, write every reason why it's important to overcome that fear. And then make a list of the various ways that you can overcome them. Overcome the fears. Yeah, don't let fear dominate your thoughts. Don't put your energy or intention behind that, because that's where your energy goes, right? The same way that it just said with your first card, right? The universe said that to you. Energy flows where your intention goes. Don't allow fear to direct your direction and where you go. Stand up to that and overcome it. Others are watching, and you'll be a light to them as well to help them overcome their fears. Right now, you are a spiritual warrior is what this is saying to you. And you have to be perfect almost in your actions and how you handle this. It sounds like it says be impeccable, and to me that says perfection. I remember, nobody's perfect, but you have to handle whatever it is that you're fearful of the right way. I think that's a better way of saying it. Just handle it the right way, and don't allow fear to drive you in a direction you don't want to go in. Our happiness is on the other side of our fears. So you're being encouraged this week to be a warrior of the heart and get past those fears so that you can step into the life you want to have. Okay, whatever it is, if it's relationship, something you're afraid of in a relationship, then you need to speak up about it. If it's at work, do it the right way. You need to stand up about it, right? Because you're leading the way, obviously, for others, is what this is saying. And the crystal that's going to support that energy for you this week is agate, telling you to get back into balance. So the energy of the agate stone that's come up for you this week says, now is the time for mastering your sense of equilibrium. Reevaluate how you spend your time and energy to ensure your efforts are aligned with the priorities in your life. Choose to put the less important things on the back burner so you can give your full attention to what matters most. Taking things at a slower pace does not equate to a less productive day. Often it's just the opposite. Taking your time and distributing your energy in a healthier, more intentional way will help you feel more centered, enabling you to become more successful in everything that you do. There's this intention word again, same thing the universe said, and the same thing that Native Spirit was saying to you about not allowing fears to drive you, right? And putting your priorities in order so that you can focus on what's really important and give that your full attention. Your core questions for this week, Sagittarius, is what are the priorities in your life? And what areas in your life get most of your time and energy? Are these things aligned? And are you spending your time in a way that serves your intentions and supports a balanced life? Your affirmation for this week is, balance is my natural state of being. And then take the time to stop and take 3 deep breaths every time you feel out of balance, giving yourself the time to remember what's important. So focus on what means the most to you this week. Prioritize and focus on that. If that means you need to speak up about something, then do that. But get yourself back into balance. This is what agate will do for you to help you get into balance. Tarot's going to support the energy of that with the 7 of Swords. So mind and communication energy. Something's deceptive, or someone's being deceptive here. Okay, this is at the very beginning, or recent past, but that's the very beginning of your week with the 7 of Swords. Now you have the Knight of Swords, where someone's coming in swift here, right? Information or communication. This is still mental energy, air energy, swift moving energy. And then you have the 3 of Wands, where there's been some work put in, you've seen some positive outcome, but you're looking for or waiting on more. Fire energy here with this 3 of Wands. And the energy at the very beginning, or recent past here, is this 7 of Swords energy. And sometimes in life, we can be completely open and honest. And a little lie, even just one of omission, may be tactfully required in a challenging situation. Maybe you're dealing with a truly awful coworker or an abusive relationship, and you need some secrets to keep to yourself to stay safe. Just be careful that your deceit isn't hurting yourself or others, and that it is truly the best way to deal with the situation. Of course, if you're in an abusive relationship, you really should not stay in that. You should get out, because being deceitful or telling a lie, or, that's not going to stop people from being abusive. That person's hurt and they need to heal themselves and deal with themselves, and they harm others because they haven't healed themselves yet. If that's your situation, again, don't stay in that, okay? But if it's work related and you're having to keep some secrets because you have people around you at work that are maybe causing problems or not seeing eye to eye, or maybe it's just so competitive that you have to keep some secrets to yourself. It's understandable. Either way, this is a deceptive energy in your recent past at the very beginning of your week that has come in, usually regarding thoughts or communication, right? With the sword energy, it's the air energy. She's looking back here at this Knight of Swords, which is speaking to, front and center current energy of the week. And this Knight of Swords energy says that, bursting onto the scene with fervor and confidence, the knight rushes headlong at their obstacles without a second thought. And they are passionate and fully self-assured in their intelligence and opinions, but they're sorely lacking compassion in the heart. So if the knight is you, it's time to second guess yourself. You're probably a bit cold and overconfident and possibly afraid of showing some vulnerability. It's left you imbalanced and ill-prepared for what lies ahead. Now this is right under agate saying get back into balance. So there's something regarding your intentions, your thoughts, and your communication that you need to be paying attention to. If you're overconfident and you're coming across a certain way around people, be mindful of that. You need to step back and not be so forthright with your words or how people are perceiving you. You need to pay attention to that. You don't want that to hurt you. That can hurt you in a work environment. Yes, you're passionate and self-assured about something, but you may not have compassion of the heart. Air signs tend to be a little cutting with their words, a little curt with their words. It's just the part of you guys that's the way you communicate, because you know what you know. But everyone isn't able to accept that or take that the way you can. So be mindful of that too. Have some compassion if you're communicating with others. Be aware of that. There's a caution here about getting into balance though, twice. So you need to get focused, prioritize, and get your life into balance. What are you putting energy behind? What is your intention focused on? Think about all that. There's something you might be missing the ball on or missing a piece on because you haven't prioritized. So take some time to prioritize this week, okay? Future outcome shows the Three of Wands, which, it's a fiery drive, it's fire energy. And the Wands, look at this image, she's looking out over the ocean and watching those ships, right? She's ready for those ships to come in. But she's standing solidly on earth. You've got your wands for support. And you're contemplating your plans. You're working hard and getting ready for the future. And it's working. You've got a solid strategy. So all you have to do now is put it into action. This is your future outcome. So once you get this communication, this deception, and get back into balance, you'll have something that's working for you here in the future, where you're going to be expecting an outcome. Something positive will come in the future. But this is where you need to work on getting into balance first. This is your recent past, very beginning of your week, and front and center current energy that you need to get into balance so that your future outcome, you're waiting on receiving, what you put the energy into. You're waiting on the feedback, to hear something, a positive outcome, but you got to get in balance first before any of that happens. Right now you have the numbers 3 and 7. Angels and ancestors are here to support you with Druid, telling you to hold the space. And so the message coming from the ancestors with the Druid card and hold the space is about hold things together and don't make any sudden moves or changes. Saying for you to stand strong, knowing that you are where you are supposed to be. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles, and they had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. And they were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in your reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, then it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. So this is that, going within and getting balance and prioritizing things, right? Get focused and prioritize some things. Don't change your plans though, okay? Stay where you are and whatever it is you're doing, but you need to prioritize things and get balanced. It's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. So don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. So stand your ground, stay rooted, don't make any harsh decisions, rash decisions, or turn from the direction you're going in right now. Again, get yourself balanced, get focused, prioritize so that you can grow and move forward. He's on this side about being the warrior of the heart and fighting through whatever it is. So don't make any rash or harsh, quick decisions at all this week. This is the warning too with this Knight of Swords energy saying, hey, get balanced first, because he's rushing in, but he doesn't have everything in order. So be careful here. Now Druid is saying the same thing. Hold the space. Numbers are 7 and 3. Additional number is the 4 of Hearts, which is like cups, right? And that's emotions, feelings. But the words that correlate with this 4 of Hearts, and 4 is a solid number, it's structure, and it speaks to stability. And it comes in right under this 3 of Wands. But the words that correlate with it is hesitation to try something new, fear of the past, or repeating mistakes. That's what this is talking about. So this is why you also need to get balance and prioritize so that you don't repeat any mistakes of the past. You're being told really to hold still at this point. Get more information before moving forward, okay? You don't want to move forward in a decision right now. There's a promise of some outcome, of a positive outcome, because these 4 cups all have blooms, and it's speaking to growth, with it being right behind this 3 of Wands, where on here she's got these little itty bitty buds on her wands, and she's looking out here expecting something. This is the last card in your spread, which is stability and structure, and it's full of these blooms where the wands have already grown into something more for you, right? But right now is not the time to make a decision on something. Get balance and refocus, okay? So that you can get answers that you need before moving forward, is what I'm picking up here. If you're in a competitive environment at work especially, you know, you're guarding your thoughts, you're guarding what you say, you know, how you communicate, you're holding some information, that's fine. But don't, watch how you speak to people. Have some compassion, you know, on how you approach things. And definitely slow your roll. He's moving, he's charging in headlong, head first. And that's not what you should be doing. Ancestors said no, hold your space. Okay, don't charge in right now. Take some time to prioritize before you do that. You have the potential for growth with her having these wands and expecting an outcome. You definitely have the potential for growth, but you don't want to repeat any past mistakes. Maybe you've rushed in the past and made some mistakes, and now you're being told not to do that, okay? I hope this helps you make some decisions this week, speaks to your situation. If it does resonate, please like the video, share this channel, and by all means leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload your readings again next week. Thank you so much if you've already taken the time to support this channel or donated in any way. Of course, it goes right back into supporting this platform, and I pray that that be multiplied back to you tenfold. If you'd like to leave a love offering or a donation, there is a link in the description box to do that. There's also information on how to request a personal or private reading. If you're interested in that, it will be delivered to you via email. So glad I was able to give you some insight this week, Sagittarius, and I hope to see you again here next week. Be well.